Hello guys and welcome to the channel. This is the Aqualand Promaster. Those in the know surely have a soft spot for it, or at least hold it in high regard. It's a rather inexpensive diver but with a huge following. And what is better than an Aqualand Promaster? That's right, two Aqualand Promasters. Did it ever happen to you that you had so much appreciation for the wristwatch that you felt like buying it again? It sounds silly, but that's what happened. Let me just tell you how. I bought my first Aqualand in 2006, and sure enough, it was love at first sight. I actually saw it the first time on the wrist of a friend of mine, and boom, it had me. Such a good looking piece. I have been wearing it on and off for like 15 years, replaced the battery a few times as well. I even had a motorcycle accident with it and I got it fixed. And by the way, a piece of advice, don't wear your best watch when riding a motorcycle. Trust me on that one. Anyway, after 15 years, I haven't got tired of it. On the contrary. So one day I was casually checking the market and realized a new version was out. And well, I wondered if mine just got discontinued, which in fact is the case. But sure enough, there was and there is some new old stock out there, and I realized it was time for me to go ahead and pull the trigger on another example. That's almost irrational, but not if you think high of this timepiece and have that collector's mindset. So I looked at and find a good deal. Price has increased €100 compared to 15 years prior, still it was worth it. So this is what I got, and notice right away minor differences. So I'm gonna go ahead and compare them against each other, old stock versus new old stock. Okay, first off, the biggest difference is that the case back is now laser etched as opposed to heavily engraved, which is actually a pity. I prefer the latter better. I suppose it is still a nightmare to open without the proper tool though. Then the case itself appears as if it has been machined to achieve sharper angles. That can be seen in the curvature around the lugs, but also in between the lugs and around the sensor as well. The orange minute hand seems to be sharper in this more recent example, but that might as well be due to sun exposure wetting out the paint. Somehow, I'm not too sure. The buckle seems to be slightly more pronounced on the more recent example. Other than those differences, watches are pretty much identical. The strap is also unchanged, although one can immediately see the signs of wear on the old one. Now guys, I really did purchase this watch again because I like it and wanted to have a backup, but I do suspect it will grow in value as we're going to see those new old stock reserves growing thin. So a word of advice, get your example as soon as you can. I'm curious about the new model. I have not yet had a chance to see one in person, but I can say to a degree of certainty is not going to have the same appeal. With that said, I'm wrapping this one up. Thank you guys for watching until the end of this video, and I will see you in the next one.